Hello, and welcome to your Arizona State University course on the Open edX platform. I want to give you a few tips to help to ensure you can find all the content and the activities in the course. So I'm starting on the home page, and this is where you'll land once you log in and select your course. If you're watching this video, you've probably accomplished this much so far. This home page is where course updates and news are located, key messages and reminders from course leaders. I advise checking in with your course at least 4 times per week in order to keep up with the busy pace. Course handouts can be found on the right-hand side of this home page or on the bottom of the page, and this will vary from course to course. I can begin to look at the course content by selecting the Course tab on the upper left-hand side, but I want to show you a couple of the other tabs before I do that. Under the Important Deadlines tab is information such as ID verification deadlines, if you intend to take this course for Arizona State University credit, and quiz and exam deadlines. We have included countdown timers on this page and throughout the course to help remind you when graded assessments are due. Using the Syllabus Schedule and Topics tab, you can view these documents anytime throughout the course to confirm policies, due dates, assessments, and weekly topics. Most courses will have a similar information tab, and I'm just going to scroll down the screen to make sure to remind you to scroll in this platform to make sure you see all of the content you need to see. The next tab to the left is called Progress, and this is where you can see your graded assessments each week as the course progresses. You'll see marks for your completed homework, labs, content mastery, and quizzes appear in this particular course, and the contents of graded assessments may vary from course to course. And I can also scroll down the page a little bit, and I can see the details of each one of these tasks and assessments. I'm going to click on the Discussion tab on the left and walk you through a couple of discussion elements. You can see that there are a variety of topics, and these will increase as the course moves forward. On the center right of the screen are some instructions about how to manage the discussion forum. It can get quite busy with large numbers of learners. At the top right, you can quickly add a post or search the forum for a particular peer or keyword. Returning to the Course tab on the upper left, I will now walk you through a few of the content and task features of this course. When I select Course, the platform shows me all of the course and content links week by week throughout the course in one list. Most courses will be released 1 week at a time to help keep you on task and focused on the particular week's topics, tasks, and discussions. The Course tab is a handy place to return when you're trying to navigate the course or return to where you left off. If you select the Resume Course button on the upper right, the course will return you to the most recent page you were reviewing. I'm going to click on the Welcome and Start Here section of the course. So this is what we call a content page in Open edX. And there are a couple of items on this page, and I want to make sure to remind you to scroll down because there is not one, but 2 videos on this particular page. So I want to make sure you're remembering to scroll down on each page. While we're looking at a video, I want to show you a couple of features of the video player as well in edX. So on the right-hand side, there's this Quotes button, and I'm just going to toggle it on and off so that you see this panel opens and closes. And this will allow me to navigate just by clicking on a particular section of the transcript that appears. So if I clicked on here at ASU, it would take me to that particular point in the video, and this may be really handy for you as part of your studying for quizzes and exams. I can use the closed captions link, turning closed captions on and off. Full screen mode, which is this 4 arrows. I can turn the volume up and down on the video, and I can increase or slow down the speed depending on my study and preferences. Most videos in Open edX platform can be downloaded, and transcripts can also be downloaded, and again, these are tools for you that may matter in your study preferences. There are a couple of ways to navigate once you're in a content area like this, and I'm going to scroll back up to the top a little bit. I can choose to navigate by clicking on these various icons. The next icon would take me to the Introduction to the Professor and Course Team. I can also choose to use the right-hand Next Page arrow or the left-hand Previous Page arrow, and this is another way to navigate. These are good ways to navigate around content while you're going through more or less chronologically in terms of how the course is laid out. I can also use the Course tab on the upper left to return to the full course content list at any time. Within your course, in your content areas, wherever there's a task, you'll be provided with a lot more instructions and support to help make sure you can complete the task successfully. There's also a more in-depth navigation video in week 1 to help you learn about typical weekly elements. Thanks very much for your attention, and best of luck in your course.